There are a lot of times where I would give somebody a breathing drill, mobility drill, pressing exercise or something, and I will tell them to reach. And I just want to take this couple of minutes to go over what I mean by reach and how it should feel and how it should look. What I don't want when I say reach, if I just stand here nice and tall, soft knees, find my foot contacts, if I just reach as far as possible, a few things happen. One, I get shorter. If you get shorter, you're already reaching too far. Okay? You should not get any shorter. You should not change your body position that aggressively. If I'm shrinking, I'm just crunching. I'm not actually reaching my arms. I'm actually just doing this. Second is I shouldn't see my shoulders rise up towards my ears. So if that happens, what's happening is, again, I'm trying to reach too far, and your body's finding the easiest path to do that, which is your shoulder blades rising up and over top your shoulders. So I'm trying to get this big leg dump forward. That's going to lock up this stuff up in front here. That's going to really limit a lot of motions down this way. And again, your body's going to have to find a different way to get the job done, which it will, because our bodies are smart. So those are kind of the biggest things I'll tend to find, is that it's a lot smaller motion than you think. If anything, all you'll really feel is you'll feel your upper back maybe get a little tight, and you might feel like serratus, like this muscle in your side here, or like close to your lat. You'll feel that kind of just engage a little bit. It's not that aggressive, it's pretty light. But the idea there is an easy visual to think about is I'm trying to get my shoulder blade to wrap down and around my armpit, not up over top. Makes sense? Common thing if I reach too far is my shoulder blade will want to go up over top, and I'll shrink too much. Feel my neck fire up, you're definitely overreaching. Should be nice and relaxed. Now if I think shoulders away from my ears, and then I'm thinking, reach with my elbow and my pinky is almost what I'm thinking. I'm reaching my shoulder blade down and around my armpit. It's that big of a motion. I'm getting maybe half a centimeter. That's all the farther I need to go. But as I do that, I feel my shoulder blade kind of suction up to my rib cage. I feel it kind of just stick to my rib cage there. I feel this stuff engage. I feel my abs turn on, and I feel my upper back get a little bit tight. And then from there, that would be kind of a starting position for a lot of things. And then from there, I'm just thinking like, let everything else move after that. So that's kind of the setup. I don't want to see my collarbone close off. So it's the same idea. If I tell you to open your collarbones, that is all I'm talking about. It usually just tells me you're kind of overreaching, you're kind of getting into this rounded shoulder position. I still want to see nice, tall, open your collarbones a little bit. Open your collarbones does not mean this. That is just extending my back. Again, that's too aggressive. Don't go to the extreme of the motion. Move very slowly so you can actually feel what is happening. You can actually adjust these slightly. So a reach would be shoulders away from my ears and shoulder blades coming down and around my armpits. Again, very subtle motion, not going very far, but I feel nice and stable there. And then open your collarbones would be simply pulling that front of my shoulder back a little bit. So my shoulder blade will come back a little bit. What I'm not trying to do is just pull my shoulder blade back as far as I can. I'm not trying to just stick my chest out. Those are completely different motions, not the goal. So I need just this collarbone, the front of my shoulder basically just getting dropped back a little bit, and that'll give me a nice stretch through here. That's opening my collarbones. This is reaching. If I do both of those together, my shoulder feels nice and like stable and tight there. How this would look with something like a push-up is a good example. Find my hand contacts, get set up. Shoulders away from my ears, and I'm going to just reach into the floor. That's all the farther the motion is right there. If I tried to go farther, I would start to shrug and I'd round. That's too far, I got shorter. So stay tall, reach around armpits down and around my armpits, shoulder blades down and around my armpits, and then from there I'm just gonna maintain those hand contacts and just let everything else move. So let gravity pull me down, and at the top I'm gonna push and try to reach into that same position. This will make sure I get full shoulder, elbow, shoulder blade motion. I feel a lot of stuff working. I actually feel my chest working in a push-up. I feel my triceps working really hard. I feel my shoulders working a little bit. If I don't get into that position and do that, for me, I tend to only feel my triceps. So again, it will change what areas you can access and what motions you can access, what muscles you're working. That is what I mean when I say reach. That is what I mean when I say open your collarbones, okay?